stress of the storm. It's a little alone. It's a silver of glass. It's a life. It's a sun. It's a night. It's a dead. It's a trap. It's a gun. The oak when it blooms. The fox in a brush. The knot in the wood. The song of the thrush. The wood of the wind. A cliff. A fall. A scratch. Alarm. It's nothing at all. It's the wind blowing free, it's the end of the slope. It's a beam, it's a void, it's a hunch, it's a hope. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's the end of the strain, it's the joy in your heart. The foot, the ground, the flesh and the bone, the beat of the road, slingshot stone, a truckload of bricks in the soft morning light, short of a gun in the dead of the night, a mass, a truss of bombs. It's a girl, it's a rhyme, it's a cold, it's a mouse, the plan of the house, the body in bed, and the car that got stuck. It's the mud, it's the mud. Float adrift, fly to wing, a hawk, a quill, oh, the promise of spring. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's a promise of life, it's the joy in your heart. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's a promise of life, it's the joy in your heart. Do-do. A point, a grain, a bee, a bite, a blink, a buzzard, a sudden stroke of night, a pin, a needle, a stain, a pain, a snail, a riddle, a web's a sting, a snake, a stake, it's a John, it's a Joe, a fish, a flash, silvery glow, the bed of the well, the end of the line, dismay on the face, it's a loss, it's a fine, a spear, a spike, a point, a nail, a drip, 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 drop, the end of the day. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's a promise of life in your heart, in your heart. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's a promise of life in your heart, in your heart. End of the road, little alone, silver of glass, a life, the sun, a knife, a dead, the end of the run, the waters of March, the waters of March, the waters of March, the waters of March, the waters of March.